We have forgotten how bad tuberculosis is and can be, but it's coming back and with a vengeance. I'm Dr. Simpson. If you like this information, give me a follow. Tuberculosis used to be the #1 cause of death in the world. It caused several plagues in the world and was the master of disease. It was also terribly hard to diagnose. A lot of that changed some 70 to 100 years ago when we got a good test for TB, the tuberculosis time test, and when we discovered antibiotics that were able to treat TB. Here's the problem. Today we have antibiotic-resistant tuberculosis on the rise, and that is very concerning because tuberculosis without antibiotic treatment resorts to an almost 70% mortality, meaning 70% of the people who get it can die. And our limitations for treatment for antibiotic-resistant tuberculosis go back to old times of very complex lung surgery. Here's what you need to do. If you live in Kansas City, certainly you should get your TB time test, which is a simple little prick that's given with a little bit of stuff underneath your skin. If you are a healthcare worker and they aren't requiring you to get TB tests, please get a TB test every year. I get a TB test every year. I feel very good getting it, but it is one of those things that if we can treat it easily, great. But if we can't treat it and we know it's there, at least we can begin starting our arsenal of antibiotics against it. Tuberculosis is making a comeback, but we can stop it in its track with early testing. It is highly contagious, highly effective, and many historical figures died of it. We want to keep it in its place. Please get tested.